Oh, hello. I'm Shonda. I am a 40-something-year-old mama of two, 26-year-old Cal, 19-year-old Karis, married for 17 years to my lovely husband who's making all of these noises in the background. 18 years in August, that's pretty insane. Welcome to Gym Sculpt Apprentice, where we are getting our lives back on track. Thinking back through my fitness journey, this has been going on since around 2008. After the birth of my daughter, she was 1 year old. After I had my son, body kind of bounced back. I was young. I was 18 years old when I had him, and so I snapped back pretty well. But after I had her, I was 25, not so much. It's been kind of a roller coaster ride, with the weight. It's been realistically just an influx of emotions, you know what I'm saying? Lots of starting a fitness journey, lots of stopping the fitness journey. Every year in the spring, around this time of the year, I'm thinking to myself, like, ooh, I am not happy with how I look. Every year in September, I'm like, all right, bounce back season. The cycle is just everlasting and ever going, the starting and the stopping. I'm right back to where I am the next March, not liking how I look back where I started, right? I'm going to get through this year. It's too late at this point. I will just start back up in September, and then September gets here and it just doesn't happen. And so this is the reason that I created Gym Sculpt Apprentice. I am entering into my mid-40s this year and have some health things that I also need to work on. So that's requiring me to start and maintain this journey. You know what I'm saying? This time it has to work. I also want to take accountability for what I am choosing to do. The things that I'm eating, how I'm moving my body, all things healthy, and to gain encouragement from women and men amongst my peers. Hopefully throughout this journey, I'm encouraging someone else as well, because, we're all in this together. We all in this together. I also wanted to create a soft atmosphere, while dishing out some strong discipline, soft in the sense of I'm not going to stress myself out throughout this journey. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's going to be ups and downs, and as they come along, we are going to work through them. Also, on the other side of things, the strong discipline comes in. We're not going to hold back. We are not going to limit ourselves this time around. We're going to go full steam ahead, and we're going to conquer everything along this journey. So with all of that aside, target areas for myself, and I know we cannot spot reduce. I am fully aware of this. However, I do have one main area that I am just not the greatest in love with. That's not even a sentence, but I'm not in love with, my midsection. It's not as bad as it's been, primarily because this isn't day one for me. I've been doing bare minimum over the last month or so, but I'm ready to just take it to my fullest extent without stressing my body out. What I care about are the numbers when I go to the doctor and do my blood work. Because, we'll talk about that in another video. That plays a huge part into why I'm starting this channel. I care about how I'm physically feeling and what I'm looking like also. I'm going to keep it a little vain because the real reason is because I want to look good, but I also want to be healthy and I want to maintain that. So we're going to take all of the measurements, while the only measurement that's really going to matter to me is me losing inches in my midsection. So we're going to do our midsection, the 3 points, upper, middle, lower. We're going to do our thighs, we're going to do our arms, we're going to do our hips and our butt. And we'll record that and we'll just keep that on for good measure. Am I putting a time frame on this? No, but I want to feel really good on my birthday. I'll just say that. My birthday is in July. I want to be able to put on a bodycon dress and like what I'm looking at in the bodycon dress. It's my little vanity moment right there. So this is what we are starting out with. And this is just a normal shirt from Target. No compression or anything. It's not a workout shirt, but these are Fabletics leggings. And it is a little bit of, well, I guess not really. These aren't like super like sculpted to my body. So I think I would be getting really true measurements when I take them. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I don't know how I'm gonna do my own arms, but I'm gonna try. We'll start off by doing our midsection here, here, and here. And then I'll do my thighs. I'm not gonna do my bust because I have on a normal bra. There's a little bit of padding in here, so that wouldn't be a true measurement. I think I do need to do my thighs. I do want to build up my thighs. I don't want to lose anything there. I want to build up my thighs. I want to have my booty sitting back up to where it was, and I want to round out my hips a little bit. So I gotta do some research on what kind of workouts that I want to do with that. And I'm gonna clip on my mic here. So I got my trusty little tape measure here, and we are gonna check our fate. Start with my right thigh, about 26.5, and on the left thigh. How are my thighs two different sizes? That's crazy. This is measuring about 26. How's this one ½ inch bigger? All right, so we'll do our midsection next. Let me raise up a little. The top of our stomach, we're measuring around loosely about 34.5. I am gonna pull my pants down a little bit. Middle, about 35. So we're sitting at 38. Yikes. 34, 35, 38. And then we'll do our hips. And we're about a 45.5. So those are the measurements. That's what we're sitting at. We are not happy with the midsection numbers, but that's the whole point of this thing, is to get started and see those numbers drop. Those are the ones that I really want to pay attention to the most. My midsection and probably my hips and glute area. I want to build it up a little bit more, even though 45.5 is, that's a pretty big number, but we'll see. I don't really know how my body is going to recomp once I actually get started. So we'll cross those bridges once we get there, but those are the starters. I brought my scale into the living room because my bathroom is being occupied, so I'm gonna weigh myself in here. But that's where we're sitting at right now, 171.5. This is with clothes on, but it's just leggings and a t-shirt. Like I said, I'm not really too concerned about the number that's on the scale. I am gonna be more concerned about like my A1C and cholesterol levels and a bunch of other different things there. A1C is the main one, and we will make a separate video talking about that. But just kind of wanted to get a benchmark. I also have a motivation outfit. I have become victim of TikTok Shop, and so one of the items that I purchased off of TikTok Shop is a one-piece red jumper. We're going to put that on and we're going to see how it fits. Now, granted, this is supposed to be like one of those things that kind of sucks you in and all that. I'm really hoping that it's not gimmicky. I'm not hoping for much, but if it makes me look good, then, hey, we'll wear it. Okay, so this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But this is still there. This needs to go. I feel like this thing is like really suctioning up anything and everything that it can, which is a good thing, but good Lord. And I ordered a medium in this, and I don't know if I did that intentionally or not, but I definitely ordered a medium. So this is what it looks like. This right here, ladies and gents. Let's go to the mirror. It actually don't look bad, you guys. I can't even lie. I can't even hold it. But I do know, like, once I'm in better shape, that it'll look a million times better. I actually like this jumpsuit. I'm glad that I actually got it, and I probably will end up getting more. This is the inspiration outfit. I'm gonna go and show it to my husband and see what he likes. I will not be filming that. All right. So, what are we going to talk about on our channel, on Gym sculpt apprentice. So for starters, we're gonna start doing some beginner workouts, and I'm gonna preface that by saying that I am not certified in any manner. Everything that I show on this channel is going to be things that I'm researching as we're going along in our journey. So I'm not certified to give out any fitness advice. I won't be certified to give out any nutritional advice. Again, this is going to be a journey for all things related to this. Anything that I am finding throughout this time, I will be sharing with you guys if I find that it's helpful. We are leaning into our soft strength lifestyle. Again, soft being I am not going to stress out myself or my body over this journey. I'm going to listen to myself and my body, but I'm not going to skimp. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to say, oh, I can't do that. I'm going to try my best in everything that I do, but I will take the hints from my body that, hey, you may not be able to do that right now, but just keep leaning into it and we'll get there. I'm working through some injury too with my arm. It's been ongoing, so I'm in physical therapy currently for that. So hopefully within the next month or so we'll be at full capacity, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Obviously we're going to be going over our progress updates. I don't know how often I'm going to do my measurements. I read somewhere or I heard in a video somewhere that I should be taking my weight daily. I don't know about that. Maybe weekly. Daily just seems a lot, but you know, maybe we will eventually get there, but I think weekly is going to be the target for that. But definitely with the progress updates, we'll figure that out along the way. We're going to be doing some workout vlogs or gym vlogs and gym content, things like that. I tend to work out hybrid. I work out at home and at the gym, and our apartment complex has a gym as well. I don't use that as often, but on days that I either don't want to go to the big gym or I don't have time to go to the main gym, that content will be there, and it'll be so much more. I'm pretty excited to get this journey going. We laid it out all on the line, guys. If you're in the same boat as I am, hope that you consider subscribing to the channel. We can do this together. I also created a TikTok and an Instagram. We are going to keep it soft, cute, and strong, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys in the next video.